This week on Silver Screen, we take a look at the aftermath of last week's national election, go inside the Journalism 1 class, and profile some of Dutch Fork's veterans. Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, November 18th, and your Silver Screen report starts now.
Last week, Donald Trump was elected as the next president of the United States. Trey and Billy have a rundown of the election and what it means for the future.
Last Tuesday, Donald Trump won the 2016 presidential election by accruing 290 electoral votes. Trump was able to flip states that voted Democrat in 2012, like Ohio, Florida, and Pennsylvania, to red.
Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by over 1 million votes, causing strife in the nation.
During Trump's victory speech, he thanked those who helped him achieve victory and congratulated Hillary Clinton. Trump stated, "We must reclaim our country's destiny and dream big and bold and daring."
In the wake of the election, numerous protests occurred around the country. While most are peaceful, such as those in LA and New York, some turned violent, such as those in Portland, Oregon.
High school and college students also participated in numerous walkouts. Trump tweeted that this was unfair, but later said he respected the protesters' passion for their country.
President Obama and President-elect Trump met last Thursday to discuss the presidency. Obama said his staff will do everything they can to make the transition between the two presidencies as smooth as possible.
Trump and Obama both offered words of respect towards one another. Obama reminded Americans that we are all on the same team and called for national unity.
On November 28th, Donald Trump will go on trial after being sued by the former students of Trump University for fraudulent business practices and not meeting with the standards it advertised with. How will Donald Trump affect you? When it comes to education, Trump plans to encourage states to support school of choice, allowing inner-city students to attend any school they wish. He will do this by increasing the federal education budget by $20 billion.
Trump also wants to lower the cost of college education and lower the need for student loans, which will come out of the pocket of taxpayers and in turn the government.
Trump's economic plan includes cutting defense spending, creating around 20 million jobs, renegotiating trade agreements, and a 5-part tax plan that hopes to lower the national income tax, which will benefit the upper and middle classes but will not make an impact on the lower class.
If all of the pieces of the proposed reform are passed, it would take 5.4% annual economic growth to stabilize the national debt, which hasn't happened since the early 1970s.
Perhaps the most controversial topic of Trump's campaign comes in his foreign policy approach. Trump proposed a 10-point plan to reform immigration, deporting those who are in the country illegally, prioritizing screening citizens who enter the country, and of course the impenetrable wall along the Mexico and United States border.
Trump wants to pursue aggressive military operations alongside the United States' Middle Eastern allies and Russia in a goal to defeat the Islamic State. These policies have garnered a great amount of opposition for being racially and ethnically discriminatory.
Thanks for watching. This has been Bailey Hunter,
Trey Martin,
with your Silver Screen Report.
On Friday, Americans celebrated Veterans Day and saluted those who served and remain in service. Today, teachers who served in the military share their experiences.
The significance of Veterans Day is different for everyone.
Veterans Day is a day just designed to honor our veterans, people that have really served our country and done so much for the country. It's nice to have a day where we can recognize them also.
Veterans Day, I think, is really significant in our generation and past. It all boils down to, it goes back to World War I, where we used to, to have that to celebrate the end of World War I, the biggest war of all, but then of course we've had so many since then. But it really goes back to just recognizing the people that have served the United States, have kept our country free.
Teachers shared with us memories of their service in the United States military.
I was in the Air Force for 24 years and a half, and I flew B-52 bombers and B-1 bombers, so I got to blow things up.
They put their life on the line. I never had to go to war, but I was willing to do so, and many of the veterans have given up an awful lot to help protect our country, and it's nice to have a day to give back to them.
It was a volunteer status for me. It was an honor to serve my country. All the freedoms that we enjoy, I finally had to defend that, to go overseas and to be in some very critical time during the military, 9/11, Desert Storm, Iraqi freedom, the liberation of Kuwait. And during that time I served under 5 different presidents.
Veterans are honored in many ways, such as parades and military discounts.
It has changed quite a bit over the last 20 years that I've been teaching ROTC, looking at the Veterans Day Parade down at Columbia, the age of the people. We've lost a lot of our World War II veterans. Most of them are Vietnam, Korea, and on up. But it really hadn't changed all that much in the fact that we're still going back and remembering, our people that fought for us.
We've always been very, very nice to veterans on Veterans Day, and there's always been some people doing things for us. We used to have outside assemblies every now and then, and things like that you don't see as much anymore. But it's still people do take time out to celebrate veterans, and it's very nice.
South Carolina is a very patriotic state, so whenever I'm in uniform, they're always thanking me for my service. So that's one way. We can also honor the veterans by not forgetting that freedom is not free.
This has been Todd Whittington with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is resilient, an adjective meaning able to recover from misfortune or able to withstand adversity.
Mock court cases, designing yearbook spreads, and learning about journalism through the years are only some of the things you'll experience if you decide to take Journalism 1. China Wallace has the scoop.
From sports stories to newscasts, the Journalism 1 class has a wide variety of subject matter. Students taking this class now do not regret making this decision.
I didn't know journalism was what it was. I thought it was basically just like writing and things like that. But once I got really into it, it started to become more interesting and fun, and I enjoy being in it.
Growing up, I was always a writer. I liked writing stories. I liked entertaining people through, pencil and paper instead of talking text or just acting stuff out. And then I want to have a major in sports communications. So I believe journalism will help me a lot in getting me toward that major.
While taking Journalism 1, there are standard things covered like ethics, but students also learn the history of journalism and how different court cases and reporters turned journalism into what it is today.
In Unit 1, we went over the history of journalism, as in how it came to be, what built it up to this point, basically. And now we're going over court cases, which also help build journalism to what it is today, as in the outcomes and the freedom, the Constitution.
Current students recommend taking this class for many reasons.
I think they shouldn't be iffy about joining it. I think they should join it because it's a very fun learning experience and it's interesting.
If they like creative writing and they like to express their opinions, then they should join journalism.
You have to work. It's not hard, but it's not easy. You have to, I'm not going to say prepare, but you have to be, pay attention, be willing to do anything, go out of the way just to make that, because there's a lot of extracurricular opportunities, so you have to be willing to go out of your way. If you need extra credit, do it. And it's overall a pretty fun class. I like it.
If you have any questions about taking Journalism 1, see Ms. Medlock Green in room 252. This has been China Wallace with your Silver Screen Report.
This Christmas season, the National Honor Society and Job Skills class are working on a holiday shop for students to purchase ornaments, decorations, and many other holiday-themed items. Here's Mia Perry with more.
Last week, students and teachers involved in the Job Skills class made dog toys while the National Honor Society collected them. Those who participated shed light on the inspiration behind the fundraiser.
We're partnering with ARC of the Midlands to make bark treats for dogs. We won't start that probably until after Christmas, but in the meantime, we've been taking t-shirts and making dog toys to go along with that we'll be selling. We're also starting a holiday gift shop that our students are going to be making crafts, ornaments, wreaths.
I think that there's a lot of need for it where we live, and I think that people really focus on helping people and they might not notice that there's animals in our area that need help too. So we decided to do a pet supplies drive, and it brought in a lot of dog toys and food and things for cats too, lots of different things.
I think it was a success. Students were really willing to bring in toys and supplies for animals, and so I hope we have lots of other future projects of all different types.
Being involved in the Job Skills class and the National Honor Society Club has benefited students.
In our classes, we have a job skills class where our students are learning how to run a market, how to do business, how to do different things and getting a job. So the purpose of doing the holiday gift shop along with the dog toys and treats is that so our students can gain some knowledge of basic marketing, pricing, profit.
We did the dog toy project, and we're going to hopefully do something around Christmas with gifts for families, or just trying to help out with families in need there. We want to do something in the spring for teachers.
According to ASSE, the holiday gift shop will be active in room 308 the week of December 5th.
We'll open it up for staff to come by and buy from that room. Then we hope to partner with a couple clubs, the Black History Club being one of them, and we will be selling them in the Commons before school and during lunch during that time also. We haven't set the exact dates, but we'll be getting that information out.
This has been Mia Perry with your Silver Screen Report.
With Thanksgiving indulgence less than a week away, Thomas Aceto has some tips to help you stay healthy.
Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Health Minute. Today I'm going to be showing you some quick ab workouts that will have you feeling the burn within a few minutes.
For inverse crunches, make sure to bring your legs all the way up to your torso and back. For cycling crunches, make sure that your elbow touches your heel. For heel touches, make sure you fully touch your heel. For extended crunches, make sure to extend your arms in an upward motion. For planks, make sure to keep your back straight, but not too straight or else it'll put too much pressure on it.
Well, that's it for Health Minute this week. Now back to you guys.
For this week's Kid in the Hall, we asked students about the way they stay in shape.
I stay in shape. I usually eat healthy, and I exercise and I weightlift every B-day for my weightlifting class. And also, since I play lacrosse, we have conditioning and we do drills and we run.
I play football and I weightlift.
I have weightlifting and I run track.
I get up at 5 so that I can run before school.
Last Friday, fall signing day took place in the athletic building. Sam Aaron caught up with a few of the athletes.
The journey of playing a college sport all begins on signing day, and last Friday, 4 students chose where they would continue that journey. Sam Calais chose Presbyterian, Willie Dunbar chose Catawba College, Justin Thompson decided upon Limestone, and Jordan Davis signed with Dayton. Students signed to these schools for an array of reasons.
The important things are the coaching staff, getting along with the players, the type of play, the system, are they going to fit into the system? Academics, do they have the specific majors that you want to major in? And most importantly, just the playing time. Are you going to come in, play right away, or are you going to come in and wait a year or two because they got a couple of seniors or juniors? So that's always something that the players have to think about.
The coaches welcomed me as soon as I came. The academics was good and it felt like home.
Well, first, they were paying for my education, so that's a good thing. And he touched base with my family and got to know my family, and I felt like I could fit into school.
Presbyterian offered a great program of not just tennis but academics. The team was very friendly. They acted like a family towards me, and I felt like it was my best fit.
Signing day can be a big event for some athletes.
It's an accomplishment for me and my family, and it's just basically a congratulations from everybody.
Signing day is important because it furthers you into your future. It starts your college career and going into your future.
I think it's important because it shows how hard, the hard work pays off.
The athletes share advice to others who are considering playing in college.
It's a difficult process and can be stressful at times, but once it's over, you realize that it was worth it, and signing and playing tennis or whatever sport you play is actually worth it in the end.
Enjoy the process, trust the process, and just have fun.
To athletes that have signed, I could say you shouldn't stop working just because you got to the next level. And for the athletes who haven't signed, you have a chance if you just keep working.
Just enjoy the process. It's once in a lifetime. Enjoy it, have fun with it. Don't get too stressed out about it. And the players who have signed, make sure they keep up on the academics, because if they let it slip, the scholarships can't be taken away. So to make sure they get the academics down straight, and just enjoy the season after you're done signed. You don't have to have anything to worry about. Just concentrate on your season.
This has been Sam Aaron with your Silver Screen Report.
Thanks, Sam. And now for some announcements. Have you ordered your yearbook yet? Go to jostensyearbook.com to place your order for the special 25th anniversary edition of The Legacy. Book Club will meet Thursday, December 1st from 3:45 until 5:45 in the Media Center, where they will discuss Nicola Yoon's Everything, Everything. See Miss Gillian in room 204 for more information. Now to Caleb for more.
Thanks, Maddie. What are you thankful for? Write what you're thankful for on a paper leaf in the cafeteria during all 4 lunches. Today is the last day.
Tuesday is rivalry day. Come to school wearing your favorite team's colors. Today is the last day to donate canned goods in either the Carolina or the Clemson bin in the Commons. Thanks for watching. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving break, and we'll see you December 2nd.
The SAT word of the week is resilient. Adversity. Finally.
The scoop.
This week, for this week's Kid in the
Yes, that is it.